On a clear night in Kittentail Cove, 3 Purrmaids floated in front of the Lake family's house. The orange-striped kitten and the black and white kitten held up a sign that said, "Welcome." The kitten with the white silky fur tried to see if anyone was swimming toward them. "Do you see anything, Shelley?" asked Coral, the orange Purrmaid. Shelley shook her head. Then she smoothed her white fur with her paws. Shelley didn't like to have even a whisker out of place. "My paws are getting tired," whined the black and white kitten. "Just a little bit longer, Angel," Shelley said. "They are supposed to be here any minute." Mr. and Mrs. Lake had invited a famous chef, Dewey Atwater, to cook a special feast at their restaurant. Chef Atwater decided to bring his daughter, Lisa, to Kittentail Cove, too. The Atwaters were planning to stay with the Lake family. Shelley, Angel, and Coral were waiting to welcome them to town. It was always exciting when visitors came to Kittentail Cove, but the Atwaters were more special than the usual guests. Lisa Atwater was going to go to sea school with Shelley, Coral, and Angel tomorrow. Shelley's parents talked it over with Miss Harper so that Lisa could be a special guest in Miss Harper's class. Shelley couldn't wait to introduce Lisa to her classmates. Of course, Shelley couldn't make her 2 best friends wait to meet Lisa when everyone else did. That's why she invited them to her house. She wanted Angel and Coral to greet Lisa as soon as she got there. Shelley also had a surprise for her best friends. There was something about the Atwaters she hadn't told them. "Coral and Angel are going to be so excited," she thought. "Are you sure they're supposed to come tonight?" Angel asked. "Yes, of course," Shelley replied. "Just be patient." "You know it's hard for me to be patient," Angel said. That was true. She was the kind of Purrmaid who was always in a hurry. She couldn't wait for the next adventure, and so she tried to get to everything as quickly as possible. Luckily, Shelley finally saw her father swimming toward them. "They're coming!" she exclaimed. She grinned and waved. "Let's swim out to meet them," Angel suggested. "Great idea," Shelley agreed. Usually, Coral had a hard time keeping up with Angel, but now they were both being careful to swim side by side so the sign wouldn't rip. "Slow down, Angel," Coral purred. I know, Angel said. She rolled her eyes. Coral and Shelley giggled. Suddenly, Angel and Coral stopped moving. Their eyes widened and their mouths hung open. "Why are you stopping?" Shelley asked. Coral pointed. "Those aren't Purrmaids," she whispered. Shelley turned to face her friends. "No, they're not Purrmaids," she said, giggling. "Did I forget to mention that? The Atwaters are grr-maids."